Hello everyone, welcome to the stream for those of you just tuning in. My name is Marlon, and this is episode 21 of Mushroom City. Just kidding, it's actually Kingdom Hearts 1 episode 21. So how are you guys doing today? You guys having a good weekend? You guys wish you had better weekends or looking forward to quote unquote your weekend, because some people have like their weekends or their day offs from work, because some people work on weekends. But I'm not here to judge. I'm just curious about how your day was going and such. Right now, well, before we can get to Kingdom Hearts, we just need to talk about the weather right now. Okay, so what's going on throughout the country? Let me just play the animation for you guys, just so that we can get an idea of what's going on in the atmosphere throughout the contiguous United States. So far, there's actually one tornado warning, no severe thunderstorm warnings, 15 flash flood warnings, 5 special marine warnings, and 13 special weather statements. One tornado warning is located in Oklahoma. It was indicated by radar, and it's got hail that is at most an inch and 3/4 in diameter, about golf ball size hail, and it'll expire in 29 minutes. So let's just zoom in to see what we got. Okay, so what I see is that there is a tornado warning just southeast of Oklahoma City, and there is one special weather statement in place known as Choctaw Nation. Right. Now, let me just change the radar real quick. Okay, let me just change things up right now. Okay, so this is what we got. Before we can use this type of radar, we can use the radial velocity. Okay, so right here that you're seeing, this is the particular type of cloud that is located southeast of Oklahoma City. There's the radar, the National Weather Service office, located in Norman, Oklahoma. That's also home to the Storm Prediction Center. We usually get plenty of information from there. I mean, they know more about severe weather than I do, actually, because, I mean, after all, I'm still a noob at this. But regardless, this needs more detail. I need better ways of finding a tornado. So this is one of those instances. Okay, there is wind moving towards the radar right there. There's a little bit of wind moving away. So now you know that's where the tornado warning is located. Let me just zoom in for you guys just to get a better shot. Okay, so the bright green is where there are stronger winds. I go like this, and like this. I mean, when there's a little bit of that, I mean, it does serve as like a drag, more like wind shear or friction of a wind or viscosity. But regardless, it does indicate there is rotation. It's located right near Route 75. Oh, now it's moving this direction right now, and it's just northeast of Centrahoma, and it's moving towards Ashland, passing by Gertie and Stewart, Oklahoma. If you're in those areas, please do exercise caution by staying in the interior room if you don't have a basement. But if you do have a basement, that's the best place that you can take shelter. But please stay away from the windows. Even on the first floor that you're in an exterior room on the edges of a house, that's still not a really good place for you to take shelter. An interior closet is your best bet if you don't have a basement nor a storm shelter. But if you're outside, your best bet is to take cover in a low-lying ditch in which you won't be able to get picked up by strong winds and get hit by debris and projectiles. Right, but so far there is only one tornado warning. There are 15 flash flood warnings, but however, a lot of them are in Canada, or rather outside of the U.S., the contiguous United States. There's one in Puerto Rico. Plenty of rainfall warnings just outside of Maine and in the St. Lawrence River Valley, but that's beyond the scope of U.S. weather, what I usually do. Let's check everywhere else throughout the contiguous United States. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we got the reflectivity, and we do have radar here. Let's begin with what's going on throughout the Northeast. Okay, so throughout the Northeast, we do have some showers that are occurring. Let me just play the radar for you guys, just so that we can discuss a little bit about what's going on right now. I got a pen with me, just to mark where the direction of the storm's located. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours. We got a cold front right now and a warm front there, and it's all pushing in that direction right now. And well, today I did go outside, and there were some showers in the early morning hours. Then there were breaks, and then on and off showers, especially in the New York City area, the tri-state area, in Boston, anywhere throughout the East Coast, stretching from the Canadian border all the way towards Virginia Beach in North Carolina. But I want to take a look at what's going on in the Northeast. So rain has passed by, but there's going to be more showers and storms moving in around an hour or two from now. So we'll discuss more about that in about an hour and a half from now. I mean, between then and now, we will be playing Kingdom Hearts, but just going to need a few minutes of your time for those of you who want to get into Kingdom Hearts. So all that rain is affecting places like Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, the New York City tri-state area, especially New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, the Washington, D.C. area, and Baltimore area, Virginia, and North Carolina as well. And let's not forget about South Carolina, despite the fact that the cold front is not even there yet. Cold front is slowly moving throughout the south. And there's plenty of pop-up showers throughout the lower and eastern half of the Mississippi Valley and anywhere just west of Atlanta. Florida, you're not getting much right now, but in the Panhandle, there are chances of severe weather, especially the fact that we have special weather statements in Milton, Florida, north of Pensacola, Crestview, Mobile, Alabama, Gulfport, Mississippi, Slidell, New Orleans, anywhere just south and west of New Orleans. It's been the case for the past few days because we had a stationary front that's been plaguing throughout the south, and it's been causing so much trouble in that part of the country with tornadoes, severe thunderstorms, flash flooding, damaging winds, large hail. I just said all those 5 things. That's the 5 toes of severe weather, folks. And what do we have here? Okay, so it turns out there is another tornado warning in the making. And it's also in Texas, Red River, Texas, and McCurtain, Oklahoma. Yeah, just a little bit is in Texas. But we'll just make it quick right now. And the nearest National Weather Service from Idabel, it's a little too far. But so far it's right between Dallas and Little Rock. So this is going to Little Rock like this, just a little bit of friction here. So there is an indication that there is a tornado. Yeah, just south of Idabel, Oklahoma, and it's moving. What I see, it's moving towards Haworth, Oklahoma, and towards Arkansas. This is going to be a very, very difficult night. And look at this. We got severe thunderstorm warnings. Wait, I see the radar moving. Yep, it is moving in that direction. Right now, it's moving that way, just a little to the northeast. 7 severe thunderstorm warnings are in New Mexico, in Texas, South Carolina, and Oklahoma. Some of them have strong winds of 60 miles an hour, at least at the minimum, or just an estimate according to radar. No, not really, but some others may be observers, those who are on the ground. And there are large hail reports. Well, there is an indication that there will be large hail of around about 1 inch to 2 inches of hail, and that's quite dangerous. I mean, imagine getting hit by a golf ball, or rather, just hundreds or thousands of golf balls raining down on you. Oh boy, that is definitely going to kill you. I mean, especially even if you're wearing a helmet. It's not enough. But still, don't take chances like that, folks. It's dangerous. Considerable damage is most likely in Loving, Reeves, and Culberson, Texas, as well as Pecos, Texas, and San Miguel and Guadalupe, New Mexico. Well, of course, there are flash flood warnings, but not really worth talking about. I mean, plenty of special weather statements. Oh, yeah, and there is one just north and northwest of where I live, in Putnam, Rockland, Orange, Westchester, and Dutchess counties. And what does that mean? It means, according to the Doppler radar, you track strong thunderstorms along a line extending from New Windsor to near Harriman to Monroe, Florida. And so far winds are at 30 miles an hour. And so far a few trees may have been knocked down, but particularly it's mostly tree limbs and they're just blowing around. So anyone in that area, please do consider exercise caution, because right now it's not looking good for those of you who are in the area. There is also in California. And they're talking about strong winds, some hail. Now let's take a look at the rest of the country. I know I'm supposed to play Kingdom Hearts for you, but there's just so much going on, folks. I mean, we do have severe weather. Texas, Oklahoma, New Mexico. In the Midwest, there's plenty of rains to go around. Let me just change that to... Okay, so there's supposed to be... Yeah, there's supposed to be dry conditions because of high pressure, but however, that is not the case. Just want to see... No, I don't have it. I was gonna say that... just wanted to check the upper level moisture, but however, I'll go further into detail about this system that's just ahead of a warm front right now, folks. I mean, the one thing I could tell you is that there is rain just located throughout the Great Plains region, plus severe weather in the southern end of, well, what has been then called Tornado Alley. Because the reason why I say then is because, well, I mean, I did put out a reel about where Tornado Alley is. I mean, it was mostly the Great Plains region, but I found out that there's more tornado alleys, such as Dixie Alley, located throughout the South. And pretty much there are a bunch of tornado alleys. out there, but it's most notable that the Mississippi Valley and the Great Plains region do have plenty of potential for severe weather. But I mean, that's usually the case, given that you have plenty of moist and warm air moving in from the Gulf of Mexico, cold and dry air, and also some hot and dry air along with it to serve as a cap. But if warm and moist air do break the cap, then that's going to be trouble, and that'll lead to severe weather. In the west, well, California is dealing with a variety of storms right now. Some are in the form of thunderstorms and maybe severe weather, but right now it's not much to talk about. The any National Weather Service offices have not issued any severe thunderstorm warnings yet. However, there is snow throughout the Sierra Nevadas, so that means anyone there would need to exercise caution and to stay out of the roads whenever it's snowing out there. I mean, even if some places do have snow, but there could also be freezing rain and sleet depending on where the temperature profile is located. Well, Nevada and Idaho and even the leeward side of the Cascades in Oregon and Washington and even Northern California, they're dealing with a lot of moisture so far. And especially in the Northern Plains and Bitterroot Mountains, they got plenty of rains to go around, some storms as well. Well, folks, we're going to continue talking about severe weather, but that'll happen around 7:30 p.m. I mean, I felt like as though I may have overstated some things during my current conditions weather discussion, but we will have more weather discussions at the end of the stream, which lasts for about 30 minutes, which usually takes place at around 7:30 p.m. Right now, I'm going to play the animation for you guys, and on the upper right corner of the app that you're seeing right now that has a bunch of greens and yellows there, well, you find plenty of active weather alerts such as tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings, and special weather statements. But for now, I want to transition to Kingdom Hearts. We will play that for about an hour to an hour and a half. So I hope you guys enjoy the game as I play this game, and hopefully we will finish the game either by the end of the stream or by tomorrow. So this is the New York City area, and currently it is about 68 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius, with a few clouds present. 6:18 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time with 84% relative humidity and winds. I have to look back at the local weather reports, but either way, it does say that it is moving at 11 miles an hour. Let me load the game. World Terminus. Alright, now let me change things up right now. And I'm supposed to something with me. Hold on. Let me mute the mic, folks. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about the long wait, folks. Yeah, I gotta change the format for, my TV. I mean, nothing's gonna change in anyone's view. Just a minute. Fix things. Okay, here we go. Okay, so let me just make myself comfortable. Let me just show you guys that I'm moving right now. Okay, now you guys know that I'm moving. Alright, guys. Now, in the previous episode of Kingdom Hearts, we have gotten to a part where it was mostly me trying to beat the volcano demon, but unfortunately, I've made several unsuccessful attempts at beating him, and the only best way that I can think of right now is to participate in the tournament known as the Hades Cup. The Hades Cup is considered a part of the tournament that is high level, in contrast to like the Phil Cup, the Pegasus Cup, and even the Hercules Cup. You beat Hercules, but he was a total show off. Right, Hercules? Alright, Phil. What is this? Let's just enter the Hades Cup. Well, we're in the 49th seed right now. Yay! The 49th seed. Okay, so folks, this is not going to be easy. I mean, so far, maybe this is, but in the later part of the Hades Cup, things are about to get very difficult. And for those of you just tuning in, and for those of you who are very new to the stream, to my streams, thank you so much for being here. Right now, I am currently working on weather right now, and for those of you who wanted weather, well, we will have weather discussion around 7:30. Oh yeah, and let's not forget to mention that sometimes there is background noise, which may contain a bunch of copyrighted music in the background. So I do apologize in advance if I mute the mic or even forget to unmute the mic at times. But just so you know, it's just that sometimes I get way into the game because I mean, the more you're into the game, the more you're in the zone, the more you forget things and forget like, oh, your mic is muted. Oh yeah, and there's a good reason why I had to put a disclaimer that classifies this stream as a stream that has vulgarity and strong language because, well, for one thing, there will be swear words being used in this stream, and also don't want the kids to children under oh boy, yeah, I gotta use oh, I didn't need to use much of anything. Okay, anyway, like I said, I don't want anyone underage watching the streams, because sometimes I would spat out swear words. So this is more like practice in self-control, in my opinion. So let's say if anything happens in extreme circumstances, that I acted unprofessional, well, this is the place where I must learn self-control, especially when I'm trying to fight in a game like this. And in moments like this, I definitely need to gain better control of myself. And we got one more imbecile to deal with, and this pirate. Well, we finally got it done. Well, not really. We still have a long way to go, so we're in the 46th. Yeah, I probably need a shortcut. Shoot. Okay. Oh boy, yeah, I'm gonna be in it. I'm gonna let the guys just handle things on their own. Not really. I mean, I am surrounded. There are no monies, no health points to gain, unfortunately, because after all, this is the Hades Cup, and Hades, well, he'll rig the game. He's just gonna, yeah, he's gonna spat out. Oh! Oh, looks like Donald's out cold. Donald is out cold. Okay, Sora's defense went up. That's good. Goofy, I don't know, what's he thinking? 45th seed, rare truffle. Okay. Now what do we do? Oh, okay, so we got a lot of work to do after all. Damn. Ah, damn. Looks like the Hades Cup was a waste of time after all. Alright, so now what? Yeah, I don't know what's worse. The Hades Cup or the demon? Well, let's just figure things out right now. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Colosseum gates and exit this world because I just don't see the Hades Cup as a particular thing to do that'll be worth achieving. What's this? Okay, so we're gonna blow up everything that's standing in our way. Oh, almost crashed. Ah, where did that come from? Whew. So you see, folks, on the upper right corner, yeah, that's the radar right now, and from what I'm seeing is that there's still plenty of tornado warnings that are located throughout Oklahoma. I mean, like, for those of you who are wondering, do I talk about severe weather? Apparently, now I do. Ah, apparently I do because, I mean, although as a Twitch streamer based in New York, I actually talk about weather that occurs throughout the other parts of the country. For example, like, of course, like Oklahoma, New Mexico, the Midwest, the West Coast. Apparently, there's a lot of activity going on right now in many places in the contiguous United States. And I can hear right now, based on what's on, well, based on the sound that's coming from my bedroom window, that there isn't much going on right now in terms of the weather. The rain sounded like as though it has stopped, but I am not confident that it'll be gone for the rest of the day or even during the night, because we still have plenty of some thunderstorms, some showers that are to the west, and special weather statements are present throughout places like the Hudson Valley, the Catskills, northern New Jersey. Ah, damn. I always keep messing things up. Have I smelled any petrichor? Unfortunately, no, because there were just a little bit of winds, and the odor is not strong enough. Though maybe in New Jersey there may be a sense of petrichor. I mean, I don't know. I have to ask someone from New Jersey if they have smelled petrichor. I mean, petrichor. I mean, as I said last night, it's basically an earthy smell when rain occurs on dry soil. I mean, it's the soil bacteria that gives off that scent in such conditions. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the chat too because sometimes I lose focus. Oh boy. Yeah, this is becoming more of a major traffic issue right now. I thought this would take me to where Winnie the Pooh is located. I mean, I was. What is this? Oh boy, oh boy. This is like getting sucked into a vortex, like going through a black hole or something. We'll take care of that volcano demon. We just need more experience. What is this? Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going, folks, right now because apparently, like, at one moment I was going through a black hole, but now I'm moving in the opposite direction. So I have no idea what is going on right now. I really want to finish this game this weekend, but unfortunately, I'm at a point where I'm lost, and I definitely need to find a way to finish the game fast. I got plenty of things to do. I got demo reels to make. But the thing is, I definitely need some help with my demo reels. And I don't know how, where to begin though. Okay, we're in the hold. Yeah, it turns out that that Neverland was here the whole time. We came through there. Ah, I see what's going on. Let's just go through here. World Terminus. Let me just make sure that I got everything at my disposal. I suppose I got everything. And now, where do we go? We go forward. Now, for those of you who weren't around in the previous two streams, well, I'll show you guys me failing again of me taking on this volcano demon. That one. And I'm not really looking forward to losing today, but unfortunately that's just something that I have no control, well, little control over. Alright. Okay, let's see, what's he doing right now? Okay, so he's breathing fire. Okay, breathing fire right now. Well, so far we've made it that far. Okay, he's still burning himself. Oh boy. Okay. So right now, let's get the hell out of here right now. Okay, he keeps burning himself. Go, 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 go. I gotta get out of here now. Alright, well, Goofy and Donald, they are still fighting. So am I. Come on. I gotta get out of here now. Okay, so he's powering up right now. The demon. Sometimes I miss my cues whenever I get the chance. Oh. Oh boy. Yeah, now he's becoming more powerful. And his flames become more powerful too. I gotta get out of here now. Now it looks like Goofy and Donald are done for already. He's gotta pay attention to the demon's movements. Yeah, gotta be careful. Keeps doing that. It's really annoying. Goofy's brought back to life. Get out of there, Goofy. You're gonna get yourself killed. Oh, you're too late. He's killed. Once again, Goofy and Donald don't think right. They just think forwards. They don't have any instincts. They just do, and do. Gotta get out of here now. That's why. Get out of there, guys. Not worth it. Not worth killing yourselves. Get it. Okay, fine. You guys were lucky enough that I gotta get out of there now. Get out of there. Oh, they're dead. Get out of there. Yeah, they've been dead for a while. Oh, no, get out of there. Goofy. Oh, he's gone. Oh, boy. He's at it again. Always at it again. Okay, now he's breathing flames. Yeah, I hope that one of these days, probably in a few years from now, the entrepreneur who opened the One Piece cafe in Las Vegas, not only that he's planning on to open a second one, but I'm hoping that he opens a third one in New York. I mean, because, One Piece, right? Anyone here watches One Piece? Let me know in the chat. If anyone is into One Piece or even Naruto, get out of there. Man, I missed my cue. I totally missed my cue on that one. And if there is a One Piece cafe restaurant in New York, I would totally be in for it, because the one thing I want to do is to enjoy Frankie Burger. If assuming that the burger is sopa, or in Japanese, super. There is a clear difference between the English dubbed and the original version of One Piece. The original version, apparently, the Japanese are, well, more funny than they are exciting. The difference is the Japanese, so when they voiced Frankie, they try to make him funny. Whereas in the dubbed version, they make him super hyped. Like the dubbed version, the voice actor who does Frankie, he said, "Super." In the Japanese, they say, "Super." Yeah, I gotta get out of there. Goofy, get out of there. Good. Glad you know how to dodge. Yeah, I know we're almost there, but still. A lot of things can happen. Yeah, it looks like Goofy's out of action. Get out of there. Donald is gonna get ourselves killed. Yeah, I got those pesky things that are in the way. How do I... Get out of there, guys. This is the part that really bugs me. Because all I'm trying to do is that I'm trying to do well in this part. Damn it. Get out of there. Need to, oh. Shit. Get out of there. I need the ether just to restore. Shit. Oh boy, we're never gonna make it. Gotta get out of there. Shot. Yeah, he's killed. I managed to hit him. Okay, time to fly. Gotta get out of there. Get out of there. Damn. Yeah, we won't survive. Get out of there, Donald. Now. Cure. I gotta cure myself. Okay, okay. Gotta get out of there. Get out of there now. Shit. Here we go. Get out of there now. Out. Get out. Unsafe. Okay, let me take a breather, folks. Let me take a breather. Let me take a breather. Oh boy, this part is intense. Okay, I'm ready. All right, let's charge in. Get out! Damn it. Get out, you guys. Keep on attacking. Yes! Ha! We did it! I gotta thank you guys for all this. You guys made this happen. Now that Volcano Demon, now he's done for. Turns out the Hades Cup was a waste of time. Now he's banished from the volcano, and we just learned Super Glide. Which is super or super. Alright, now what do we do? Well, we just need to save our progress. Trouble is, where do we save? You guys know where the save point is? Where is it? Yeah, I'm looking for the save point because I don't want to lose, you know, the, yeah, I don't want to lose progress of the game. Hold on a minute. Let me just take a breather. Okay, actually, we have to go back up, folks. I know what you're thinking, like, oh, what are we doing? Well, I need to save the game because I don't want to repeat what I just did. Um... Yeah, it turns out that may be easy said than done. Yeah, I'm just taking a breather, folks. Okay, now, of course I know where to go. Guess we're supposed to go down. Alright, no problem. Guess I have no choice then, right? Alright, I guess we have no choice but to go forward. Hold on just a moment. Let's equip quickly with abilities. Shared. Equip. Let's do this. Wait a second, hold up. If it said Super Glide, hold on, let me mute the mic. Alright, I'm back. Now it's just me figuring out how am I supposed to get back up. Let's see, can I get out this way? Yeah, nothing I can do about it at this point now, folks. It is 7:01 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Welcome to the stream for those of you just tuning in. My name is Marlon, and this is episode 21 of Kingdom Hearts 1. We beat Chernabug, is what I call him, the volcano demon. Yeah, he was difficult to beat, but apparently I tried the Hades Cup, and it turned out that I got beat by Yuffie. And it turned out that Chernabug, well, as long as I had enough patience and enough momentum, then I was able to beat the demon. There we go. Where are we going? Oh, dude! That scared me. Oh, great, now we're gonna have to deal with this Joker again. I gotta finish this Joker. Oh, I hate this frog. Okay, I gotta get under its ass. Ah, yeah, I should have taken shelter. Ah, I got stomped. I was counting on Frog to like make its move differently. Okay, there we go. Okay, now what's next for me? Yeah, I know it's. Get under, get under. Oh boy. Under the toad, under the toad, under the toad. What's it doing? Ah, damn it. Thought getting under its crotch would do. I mean, don't think I'm perverted or anything. I mean, whoever came up with this game made me look like a pervert. Damn it, I got stepped on. It's doing its thing. Okay. My God, my God, my God, my God, my... Damn. Even under the toad. Still doesn't work. Just about a few more times, and then this bullfrog is going to die. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good. Missed us. Okay. Now what's next? Still got a little more to do. Yeah, that's right, Donald. Right under the toad, under the toad. Okay, good. One more time. We did it. All right. Finally put an end to that toad. All right, looks like a piece of... oh boy, looks like we're going to be in it for the long haul. That's what's going on. Shit. Death Eaters. Haunters. Those guys look like haunters. Excellent. You're... oh. Yeah, not afraid to put up a good fight. Oh boy, we got Hellboys. Yeah, we got so many Hellboys all over. I need to regroup myself. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh boy. Oh man. Can't believe we have to start all over again. It's Toad. Even after all we've been through. Here it comes. Even under the toad, I still get hit. Shit. This is starting to become more fun. Sort of. Not saying that it's not. Well, not that I'm saying that getting killed is fun, but more like just being a little sarcastic on that one. Hide! Under the toad, under the toad, under the toad. Yeah, I'm paying attention to the chat as well. So far, I'm not getting much. I was expecting that the toad... getting stepped on. Like a bug. Oh dear, oh dear. He's doing his thing, doing his thing. The bullfrog. Damn. Here we go. Come on, 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 come on. Let's go. Under the toad, under the toad, under the toad. You know, it's a good thing that Toad doesn't have balls or pussy. All right, that's right. Gotta finish the job. Oh, oh, dude, oh, dude, oh, dude, 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 dude. Ah, yeah, getting hit. One more shot. Then we finally get to the part where we can beat that toad. Finish the job, finish the job, finish the job. Get under the toad. Nothing. Okay. Oh boy, under the toad, under the toad. Thought it would work. I was wrong. I was so wrong. Let's beat the toad. Okay, good. Now we just... Okay, so right now we have a broken piece. My best option would be for me to retreat, which I did. Why am I retreating? Because I don't have a save point. What about through here? Can I go through here? Is that possible? I mean, I know I can super glide and all, but... So, welcome to the stream for those of you just tuning in. My name's Marlon. Right now, I am still figuring out how am I supposed to... how am I supposed to get back to the world terminus, which was the point where I would return to that save point. But unfortunately, I am unable to do that because it just won't let me. Come on, where is it? Okay, so I'm able to do that. All right. Thank God, thank God. All right, now let's go back. Let's recharge. So what level are we at right now? We are at level 51. And we got 10,404 monies. We played for 32 hours and 40, well, almost 50 minutes. Let's check our abilities. We got nothing for Sora, for Donald, for Goofy. And what about potions? Well, we got potions, but we need to exchange. I need an ether. We got plenty of ethers to go around. So, for those of you who have never played Kingdom Hearts before, have you guys, well, at least get familiar with it, or did you guys used to play? For me, I have played this game before I started streaming this game on Twitch. I have streamed before on YouTube, which was 7 years ago. And even though I did finish the game, but I failed to continue on with the Kingdom Hearts series. I thought the Chain of Memories would be of a benefit, but it turned out that it didn't really work out for me after all. It was just nothing more than a repeat of Kingdom Hearts 1, but with the playing cards. It's just not really my thing. So as soon as I'm done with this game, whether if I finish this today or tomorrow, I'll get started on Kingdom Hearts 2. For Kingdom Hearts 2, it is going to be a new chapter for me because I have not played the game at all. I mean, I've seen other people play, particularly a friend of mine. A friend of mine from Mississippi. Oh, not again! Oh, man! Shit. Man, I can't believe this. We have to start all over again. This is bonkers. This is complete bonkers. I gotta get under the toad. Okay, under the toad right now. It's doing its thing. Ah! Turns out I am unsafe everywhere. Nowhere is safe after all. Yeah, Sonic, no thanks. I'm not interested in wasting so much of my magic points. Yeah, just for one move. It's not really my thing. I know some people, they would want to use that, but it's just that I'm not that type of guy. I mean, I'm what I'm called a conservative player. Not politically, just I'm more along the lines of a guy who likes to conserve a lot of my magic points, unless if it's absolutely necessary. Okay. For those of you who are asking about my political affiliation, I don't intend to discuss anything with that unless if I talk with close friends of mine, which I do. But they know where do I stand politically. But the thing is, I'm not going to express anything on this streaming platform because, well, for one thing, it's beyond the scope of the stream, and also it's too divisive. Yeah, these days, it's best to like, oh boy, 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 come on, come on, come on, get inside, get under it, under the toad. Ah, come on. I hate it when it does that. Every time I go under the toad, it always backfires on me. Damn. Get up, Don, Goofy. Your movie with Max was very legend. It was so legend. And I'm hoping to rewatch that, even though I've seen it just about a few times as a kid. But recently, I have not. Because, for one thing, I am too busy. And another, well, I would rather watch it with a friend. Yeah, a friend who likes Disney. Damn. I mean, the people who enjoy Disney, it is gold. The Goofy movie. And also, I've yet to watch Tim Burton's movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas. I know it's a total must for someone like me, but I haven't really gotten around and watching it. I mean, I do have Disney Plus now. Well, because I'm watching Boruto, and I'm trying to finish Boruto right now. Get out of here! You make me sick. You stupid haunter. Look like fool. This I'm talking about the Heartless. The reason why I call it Haunter, it's because because that Heartless looks like Haunter to me from Pokemon. It is surprising for some people that I know more about Pokemon than I know more about, I don't know, the most important things in life. Ah, freaking Haunters. Ah, Hellboys! No, I hate those Hellboys. Ah, they're the ones. They're the ones who costed me so much of my time. They're the ones who slowed me down every time when I try to complete the game. They're the reasons why I'm slow. I got Hex. I'm being hexed right now. Being hexed. Give me a break. I keep using Cure. I'm being hexed. Ah, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. They keep flying. Get away! Oh, I gotta get out of here. Get out of here before it's too late. Oh boy, I keep getting hexed. Man, those guys don't give up. Those guys don't want to give up. All I keep doing is heal, heal, heal. Oh boy. Ah! Oh boy. What a terrible waste. Okay, one more time, and then after that, we'll just get to the part where we would beat the Hellboys. First, we beat the Frog and then the Haunters, and soon we will get to the part where we beat the Hellboys. If we're lucky. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, get down, get down, get down, get down, get down. Yeah, as soon as we're done with this, whether if this attempt works or not, we're going to talk about the weather for sure. I mean, hopefully there won't be much tornadoes for people's safety, but if there are... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It is currently 7:28 right now, and I am... Oh, getting stepped on. It's doing its thing, doing its thing, doing its thing. Okay, we're safe. Using Sonic in this case is not a good idea because that would be a waste of MP, and I'm trying to use that to heal. I wonder if I can use Summon, but right now it's not really a good time. Damn it. Now's not a good time for me to use Summon. I mean, I could use it on the Hellboys as a last resort, and probably by then it'll be a last resort. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Get down, get down, get down, get down. Come on. I hate it when it does that. Yeah, but I hope everyone's doing all right. Hope everyone is enjoying the weekend so far. And if not, what can I do to make your weekend the best there is going forward, just so that you guys may have better weekends ahead, or maybe I made your best weekend happen. If I'm the reason why you guys having the best weekend so far, I thank you guys so much. I deeply appreciate that. But in case if I made the worst of your weekend, what can I do to make it better? Yeah, but right now it doesn't look like as though that we'll be able to finish the game. Oh, well, yeah, finish the game today. We will finish the game hopefully tomorrow. We might finish the game, and when I mean finish the game, I mean the game will ultimately be done. Because we are getting close to the end of the game. It's been 21 episodes so far, plus tomorrow. Oh boy, okay. Healed up. It's good. Okay, we got it. But now we need to finish the job. And as soon as we get to the part with the Hellboys showing up, we will use Summon, and hopefully we'll use Simba. I hate it when they do that. Leave me alone. It's just gonna be you and me. You'll have your turn once I'm done with you. Ah, you joke. Good riddance. Since we're done with y'all. Now we got one more Haunter to deal with, and then after that, let's begin using the Summon. Hopefully we'll... let's summon Simba. Or, as I would oftentimes mispronounce it, Sinbad. And not as an insult, though. It's kind of like, alright. Get some. Come on! Are you kidding me? Ah, man. Okay, that's it. Okay, guys, that's it. Don't bother. Don't bother. We're going back. Okay, so apparently, this is terrible. Get out of my way, Donald. Okay, then, so apparently we're gonna have to deal with this tomorrow. Because apparently this is gonna be the same old nonsense for us to go through. So let's go upstairs. Okay. Now where are we going? Okay, now we're upstairs. That's good. Okay, we're not going to end the stream, folks. This is just the part where we're just going to end the gaming part of the stream. But we are going to talk about the weather, so you know, folks. Just let me change the HDMI channel on my part. Right, hold on just a moment. Alright. Okay, now let's change to the weather. Alright, so here we are with the weather. Now, what are we talking about right now? Okay, so remember when I said that there were tornado warnings earlier in the stream? Well, that expired. And right now there are no tornado warnings. How do I know? Well, anywhere that shows yellow, that's the top priority of all storms, like severe thunderstorm warnings. And if it's red, then we get tornado warnings, because that is the most serious of them all. And the colors do represent the severity, the seriousness of weather. Right now, it's just the severe thunderstorm warnings. There's one. There's one in Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, and New Mexico. Some of them have hail that either could range between less than 3/4 of an inch to about an inch and 3/4, golf ball size hail. Basically, they're all throughout the central part of the South, like just south of Fort Smith, Texarkana, Roswell, Fort Summer, and even north of Pecos. And what about flash flood warnings? Flash flood warnings, there's only one in New Mexico, but the others, they're in Canada. How do I know about this? Well, look at this. Look at this. You're telling me this is part of the United States. It's not part of the United States. Now, we're going to start off in the Northeast, but before we do that, just to check on the other active weather alerts, like special marine warnings located in Nassau, Bronx, Westchester, Fairfield, and Suffolk counties. Right around my area, actually. And as well as the rest of the New York City area. And as well as parts of New Jersey and Virginia. And there are plenty of special weather statements to go around, particularly in North Carolina, the New York City tri-state area, Oklahoma, Montana, North Carolina, Colorado, Idaho. Of course, Connecticut's part of the New York City tri-state area. Now, what does that have to do with severe weather? Well, the Doppler radar has indicated strong thunderstorms near Hoboken, and it contains gusts of up to 40 miles per hour. So anything that's not secure is considered a projectile. So you might want to nail those to anywhere that is strong enough to be held. Otherwise, they'll be treated like flying debris, projectiles. I mean, it's best to be safe than sorry. Now let's take a look at the Northeast. Basically, we do have plenty of rains throughout places like Virginia. Let me just zoom out just a little bit. All that rain is located throughout the coastal portion of the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic states, up until Maine, as well as the rest of New England and parts of upstate New York, with showers. All that's moving away offshore. There's a cold front that's currently stretching from Plattsburgh, New York, through Albany, through Reading, Pennsylvania, Towson, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Charlottesville, past Asheville, and towards Chattanooga, Huntsville, Tupelo, and then a little bit of a stationary front south of Pine Bluff, Arkansas, and then transitioning to a warm front in Oklahoma, and then another cold front starts swinging from southern Oklahoma to Abilene in Texas, Roswell, New Mexico, transitioning to warm front up until it's just curves through Denver. Basically, it's more like a trail of fronts. Let's start from here, all the way to Cheyenne, even through Billings, then towards Jackson, Wyoming, then towards the Great Basin. Wow. Alright, so other than that, it's quite calm. Well, not really. It is calm in southern Pennsylvania, West Virginia. Nah, not really. I spoke too soon. So the Ohio Valley is quite calm as well, but ahead of the cold front is it's quite stormy, but just some pop-up thunderstorms throughout the South, places like Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas. Western Texas is dealing with some severe thunderstorms, and yet there is a dry line right there, and it separates between dry air and moist air, in which I've already done a reel on that, which was the weather topic of the day. The weather topic of the day, which was about a few episodes ago, it's what is a dry line? And a dry line, I did say, is a boundary between dry air and moist air, and it's most notable. Hold on just a minute. Okay, anyone can hear me? All right, I think I can see based on the moving bars. Okay, which means that I am heard now, hopefully. Anyway, dry line separates between warm air, oh no, dry air and moist air, and it's most notable places like the southwest U.S., which you get moist air from the Gulf of Mexico, and you get plenty of dry, hot air from places like Mexico, even cold. Oh, wait, that's not cold air. Yeah, warm front. Yeah, its winds have to come from the west, and it has to be warm. Other than that, we do have the severe weather that's still plaguing throughout Oklahoma, northern Texas, Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas. Oh, and also there are some showers located in the Great Plains region, right around the Missouri Valley, plus Minnesota, with rain moving towards that direction to the east, moving towards Minneapolis, Duluth, and International Falls. In the west, let's start off in the southwest. All is calm with the exception of eastern New Mexico. California and New Mexico are dealing with a system that's currently taking place over the Sierra Nevadas. There is some snow in the up in the mountains. Otherwise, there are plenty of showers and some storms that are present in places like Bakersfield, just a little bit of showers in Los Angeles, Fresno, and plenty of rains to go around in places like San Francisco, Sacramento, Marysville, even Reno, Nevada, Redding, getting some rain along with Eureka. Eli's in the clear. It's on the dry side of the dry line. It's all because we have a surface low right here, bringing in cold air. And what about in the northwestern portion of the country? Well, we do have showers in places. Well, I did say that. Well, I don't know if I already said already, but there are showers places just right in the front range of the Rockies. And as well as scattered showers throughout parts of Yellowstone National Park, and as well as western Montana and much of Idaho, dealing with some scattered showers. What's going on right here? Hold on, folks. Hold on. We're getting something before we get to what's going on right now. In Idaho, it says strong thunderstorms are present, yet hail is about half an inch, possibly. I mean, it has been indicated by radar. And For those in that area, do seek shelter inside of a building. Your car may not be your best bet because even your car can get damaged. Depends. If you have a convertible, then a convertible wouldn't do because they won't protect you from getting hit by hail. Because, I mean, it's retractable, and retractable car roofs are not meant for handling rough weather conditions like hail. Scattered showers throughout the leeward side of the Cascades. And let's check on 2 tornado warnings that have been observed. No hail has been reported, but let's just go ahead and check what's going on. So, I mean, it's observed by weather observers. Storm chasers are present in that area, so let's just find the nearest radar by the National Weather Service. So let's take a look. Okay, so that's the radar right there. And what do we do now? Well, radar is moving towards that way right there. There you go. So, in other words, we do have some... We have a tornado event right here. It looks like, based on the shape of the tornado warning, it may be moving in that direction. But regardless, there is some form of rotation, a drag that's moving away from the radar, which could indicate tornadoes in the area. And where is that? That is northeast of Roswell. And there are also severe thunderstorm. There's also a severe thunderstorm warning to the north of town. It's the place where you'd find UFOs, aliens, most notable. All right, so now let's take a look at south of Fort Sumner. Yeah, I mean, let's take a look at it. I would say that, yeah, I think I'm hearing background music. I just hope it doesn't get nearby. But regardless, it's tough to tell because the way that oh man, yeah, that's no fun. Okay, so I'm betting that that could be a tornado, but I would need to double check on that. I mean, sometimes observers, well, it's best to get some verification. But let's hop onto another radar right now, and it's kind of hard to tell, actually. Not quite what I call a textbook definition, but I bet that could be a tornado. And the other one, this one's definitely a tornado. Anything that looks like a hook echo, even just a slight one, can indicate tornadoes that are on the horizon, or rather, that are in the vicinity. In addition to that, the area around Fort Sumner in New Mexico, they are under a flash flood warning and a severe thunderstorm warning right now. Oh, it looks like... Wait. Yeah, they just put the alert back, the flash flood warning. It looked like as though that it expired, but it may have extended the warning. In any case... It's just nothing but blobs right now. Now, I don't know if I want to truly dissect the storm, but I could try. I could try. I mean, so far this is what I got. I mean, what I'm seeing right now is that there is a shooting top, well, an anvil-shaped cloud. Of course, it's a cumulonimbus cloud. Maybe moving in that direction. And all that rain shaft is there. All right. Well, right now, folks, the situation is not looking great for those who are in the danger zone. Okay, from what it looks like, I would say that right around here and here. Wait, wait. What's going on? What is this? Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but this is nothing ordinary that I'm seeing right now. 2 tornado warnings, 8 severe thunderstorm warning. Wait, am I seeing flash flood warnings right now? Yeah, flash flood warning has been issued right now, as you're seeing, folks, located in Fort Sumner. Wait, no, wait, that's the same one that I just mentioned. Alright, oh, wait, and there's another one. I think they're all, I think the white ones represent areas of rotation. Alright, what am I doing next? That's a good question. Kidding. Well, we'll just keep monitoring all of that. Now, I know this is more like a forecast type of thing, but let's just see what's going on right now. Let's start off with temperature, assuming that that it's already in the books. Because, I mean, with this app, I can't really make of the entire picture of each of the current temperatures and the dew point and wind direction, because, I mean, it's only limited to where I can click on which National Weather Service office that I can see the temperatures within the vicinity. But regardless, there are warm temperatures throughout the south, the mid-Atlantic states, plus the East Coast. And because of the cold front, you're getting really cold temperatures throughout the Great Lakes region and the interior Northeast, as well as the Great Basin, the Northern Rockies, and the West Coast. And Central Valley is a bit warm as well, in the Southwest, and as well as the leeward side of Washington State in the Columbia River Valley. Hey, there's 33. Oh. I thought for sure there was going to be another tornado warning, or maybe a tornado warning that has expired. Now let's move on to dew point and see where the dew point is abundant. Well, folks, there's a lot of dew point to go around in places like the south. But more moisture still lingers throughout much of the country, with the exception of the northern Great Lakes region and the desert Southwest and Great Basin. Oh yeah, forgot about that there is still moisture in southwestern Arizona. What else? Let's check what's going on with sustained winds. Well, keep in mind, folks, this is not exact. This is all just what was estimated, but more like something to keep in mind. You know, because I tried I tried putting METAR codes throughout the country, and it won't let me do it. So, in other words, there are some flaws with this app, but hopefully they'll try to get it fixed or something, or add. But regardless, in terms of sustained winds, there are some winds throughout the Appalachians, from Virginia, West Virginia, all the way to Lake Ontario, and as well as the parts of the Adirondacks in the middle and central Vermont. As we move south, well, there are some strong sustained winds throughout Rio Grande riverbank, and I'm hearing thunder, folks, on my end. This is not an exaggeration. So I'm going to try to finish this quickly, because not only because it's 8 o'clock, but I'm not going to rush and just cut the stream abruptly. I'm actually going to make sure that thunderstorms don't interrupt the stream, because sometimes severe weather when it comes to streaming, well, you just gotta prepare for it. And in my case, in case there is thunderstorms that do cause power outages, well, I'll be able to stream for you guys from my phone. Anyway, we will see more of we're seeing more of this right now in the Great Plains associated with the system. 35. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on what's going on in the upper right corner of the app. Various places there are strong sustained winds. Now, what about the wind speed? Well, in places like the Mojave Desert and the Sierra Nevadas, winds are around 40, in some cases 50 miles an hour. And the Great Basin have winds of around 30 miles an hour. New Mexico as well, the Great Plains, and the leeward side of the Cascades. Gusty winds. Whoops. Well, folks, there are a lot of gusty winds that have been estimated, but local reports will give you fair and more accurate depictions of what's going on out there. But according to my perspective, from what I'm hearing, there are rumbles of thunder outside. Gusts are around 40 to around 45 miles an hour throughout much of the Northeast. In my area, about up to 30. And all the way down towards North Carolina in the Appalachian Mountains. Texas have gusty winds of around up to 40 miles an hour, but severe weather changes that perspective. There could be 60 to 70 miles an hour in some areas. The Great Plains, 50, 60 miles an hour. But trust your local National Weather Service. Don't take my word for it, because I'm just seeing what I'm seeing with this app, folks. If you guys have something for me to correct on, please let me know. And if there are actual reports that differ from the way I'm telling you guys, just go ahead and tell me. All right, because the thing is that it's different from what's estimated in contrast to what's actually been reported. In New Mexico, 60 to 70 miles an hour. Similar story throughout the Great Basin, the Southwest, anywhere east of LA, as well as in the Sierra Nevadas, only about up to 40 miles an hour. Up to the Cascades, around 50 to 60. Precipitation, we will check the precipitation right now, and let me see. All right, in areas that there are major rainfall, there's about a quarter inch to a half an inch, but in my area, well, I would say a little more than tenths of an inch to a quarter inch of rain, but only time will tell, because right now it's not official. In coastal New England, parts of Long Island, about up to 1/10 of an inch. Upstate New York, the Adirondacks and Thousand Island area, about half an inch. The Delmarva Peninsula, the Outer Banks of North Carolina, about half an inch, up to half an inch. South Carolina, just less than a quarter inch. Texas, they have a great deal amount of rain, with about an inch to an inch and a half, just southwest of Abilene and north of San Angelo. Southeast of Wichita Falls, around half an inch to three-quarters of an inch of rain. In Arkansas, about an inch to an inch and a half, right between Texarkana and Little Rock. Fort Smith, a little more than an inch. And as we move towards Missouri, more than an inch, all the way to an inch and a half or two. Like I said, local reports, actual local reports matter, and they say more than I can say. They're more factual. I'm just giving you guys what's estimated. This one's about up to a quarter of an inch in Minnesota, and in the Great Basin, California, up to about, I would say, some areas between an inch and a half. Snowfall amount, well, I would say there's barely any snowfall in the Adirondacks, just up to 2 inches. But local reports are your best friends, not me. Let's take a look. We got about a foot of snow in the Sierra Nevadas, in parts of the Great Basin, places like Nevada, and scattered, spotty, yet various amounts of snow, ranging from about an inch to about a foot of snow. Now let's take a look at what's going on for the next 3 days, but we will start off with what's going on right now in terms of the upper level winds. I mean, assuming that this is the current upper level wind map. Okay, let me draw this for you guys so that you guys get a better understanding of what I'm talking about. It's not my best, but I would say this area right here is where you'd find severe weather, and especially here. So there is a trough over the Great Basin, a ridge, a small ridge over the Great Plains, a little flat trough over the Great Lakes region, and a small ridge off of New England. Let's move to 24 hours from now. In 24 hours from now, let me just draw this. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just drawing circles because those are places where you find wet weather. Okay, so there is going to be a ridge off the Pacific Northwest, a trough over the West Coast, a ridge over the Mississippi Valley, a trough over the Northeast. So there could be storms that will linger on in the Great Plains region, and yet wet weather may still be present throughout the Northeast. On Monday, okay, so there's going to be a ridge over the Pacific Northwest, a trough over the Great Basin, a ridge over the Great Lakes, and hold on, sorry about that. I had to talk over copyrighted music in the background. Hopefully that won't be the case, that Twitch would give me a strike. You know what I mean? Regardless, there is a trough just off of the Canadian Maritimes. And finally, by Tuesday evening, I would say this is what I would estimate. Wet weather could occur throughout the Great Lakes region. So there's going to be a ridge over and off of the Pacific Northwest, a trough over the Rocky Mountains, and a big ridge just over the Canadian Maritimes. It's kind of relatively flat, but there could be a strong system, but I'll just check it out. So let's check tomorrow morning with temperatures. So tomorrow morning there will be warm lows throughout the south, plus mild temperatures throughout the Great Plains and parts of the East Coast, and chilly temperatures throughout the interior portions of the west, and as well as the Great Lakes region. As we move towards tomorrow night, hot temperatures throughout the Gulf Coast, the Great Plains region, the Front Range of the Rockies, and as well as the Southwest. Mild temperatures will still occur throughout the Ohio Valley, the upper Mississippi Valley, and just a little bit along the East Coast and the Central Valley, California, and leeward, the West Coast in general, and the leeward side of the Cascades, and parts of the Great Basin. So relatively more milder conditions throughout much of the country. By Monday morning, warm lows will be all over throughout the Great Plains, parts of the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes region, as well as the East Coast. Very freezing temperature, just freezing temperatures throughout the interior western third of the country. By Monday night, all that warmth will get warm all throughout the central part of the United States, with the exception of the Dakotas and northern Minnesota, and as well as Wyoming, Yellowstone. But the rest of the country will remain mild. As we move towards Tuesday morning, by Tuesday morning there will be lots of warm lows throughout the eastern third of the country, plus the rest of the south, with the exception of freezing temperatures throughout the northern plains, the Rockies, parts of the Great Basin, and some mild temperatures will occur throughout California and Arizona. And by Tuesday night, there will be plenty of warmth to go around throughout the southern half of the country, with the exception of the panhandle of Texas and western Oklahoma. Chilly temperatures in the north and western half of the Great Lakes and northern plains, as well as chilly temperatures in the northern Rockies and the Cascades and the Rockies in Colorado. Now moving on to dew point. Dew point, there is going to be plenty of moisture to go around throughout the Great Plains, but excessive moisture will linger throughout the south, and some moisture will be all over the west coast, but not as much as those in the south. All that excessive moisture moves up north, and it gets more moist throughout the northern plains. It gets drier throughout the northeast, and as well as the interior portions of the west, the Great Basin, the desert southwest, and the Cascades, and the northern Rockies as well. Now let's move on to Monday morning. By Monday morning, there were still some more excessive moisture moving towards the Great Plains. The northern plains will still get some moisture. A little bit of dry weather will occur throughout most of the northeast, and as well as the interior west, though the west coast would still get some humid weather, not as much as here in the east coast. Well, just a little bit as much as the East Coast. by Monday night, a lot of the excessive moisture moves east because all that dry air start moving in eastward. And therefore, you get heavily concentrated amounts of moisture throughout places like the upper Mississippi Valley, Chicago, the Great Lakes region. But a little moisture starts slowly building up in the northeast, as well as the west coast. Still getting some moisture, slowly building up. Plenty of dry weather throughout the interior west. By Tuesday morning, more moisture, but only limited to the Mississippi Valley, the Great Lakes region, the Ohio Valley. And slowly but surely, more moisture will occur throughout the northeast, and a little bit of moisture throughout the west coast and the leeward side of Washington state. The Cascades, in Washington state. Plenty of dry weather to go around throughout the northern plains and the interior portions of the west. Finally, we do have abundant moisture throughout the eastern third of the country, plus the rest of the south, and more moisture throughout the west coast, and a little bit in the northern plains and anywhere east of the northern Rockies. But they're scattered. They're not widespread. What about convection? The convection that can help us indicate whether if we get severe weather or not. But a heavily amount of convection will occur throughout Texas and Oklahoma, eastern New Mexico, as well as eastern Colorado. Just a little bit of Cape will linger, would occur throughout the west coast and as well as the Rockies and the Northeast as well. As we move towards tomorrow night. Look at this! Oh boy, look at this. This is an indication that the Great Plains is going to endure the absolute worst of severe weather in the days ahead. Oh boy. The rest of the South would definitely get plenty of Cape, the northern plains, and just a little bit throughout much of the West, with the exception of the desert Southwest, like Arizona and New Mexico. By Monday morning, there will be still plenty of Cape throughout the central portion of the country, particularly in the Great Plains region, the South, and just a little bit of Cape throughout much of the West, except for the desert Southwest and the Northeast and the Ohio Valley. I know it kind of sounded like as though that I'm like pointing at someone in a mockery way, but yeah, I'm not doing that intentionally. We have plenty of Cape that will occur throughout the Mississippi Valley, portions of the South, with the exception of most of the Carolinas and the Northeast, and just a little bit of Cape in the Great Basin, the Rockies, and as well as the Pacific Northwest. That would occur throughout Tuesday morning, but Tuesday night, still more Cape throughout the South, the Ohio Valley, the Mid-Mississippi Valley, portions of the Great Lakes region, and as well as the interior Northeast. As time rolls around, but we're not going to rule out a small bit of possibility of severe weather. But much of the West, oh boy, there's just a little bit of Cape, but although it's not as dramatic as those in the South and in the Ohio Valley and the Mississippi Valley and parts of the Northeast. Let's take a look at what's going on for every 12 hours using the precipitation type. Parts of the Northeast will deal with some wet weather, but in Adirondacks and in the interior northern New England, there could be some snow. Wintry weather could be involved. And as we move towards the central portion of the country, the Great Plains, the Mississippi Valley, with the exception of the southeast and the Ohio Valley, there's going to be plenty of rain, some thunderstorms. In the west, there's going to be more rains to come, plus some snow in the Sierra Nevadas, and as well as the Bitterroot Mountains, some in the form of snow, others probably some wintry mix. Freezing rain and sleet may be involved. By tomorrow night, still some showers, maybe some storms will still be present throughout coastal New England. Scattered showers and storms throughout the majority of the South, but particularly in the Gulf Coast, as well as the Great Plains region and the Mississippi Valley and portions of the Great Lakes region. Plenty of wet weather to go around, with the exception of the desert Southwest. In some places, like parts of the Great Basin and the Sierra Nevadas, they'll be dealing with some mountain snow and valley rains. Monday morning. Okay, so what we got here is that we have more rain to go around throughout the Great Plains, the Gulf Coast, Mississippi Valley, and you have some valley rains, mountain snow throughout the Great Basin, the Rockies, and plenty of showers throughout the West Coast. All clear throughout the desert Southwest and the Northeast. By Monday night, dry weather will linger throughout the East Coast. Wet weather throughout the Gulf Coast, plus portions of the Great Plains region and the upper Mississippi Valley. Oh, but this one could involve winter weather from the Rockies all the way towards the Dakotas and parts of Minnesota, and as well as portions of the Great Basin with valleys, rains, and mountain snow, and as well as the Sierra Nevadas. As we move towards Tuesday morning, spotty showers and storms throughout portions of the South, like the Gulf Coast, lower Mississippi Valley, or rather the entire Mississippi Valley. It will endure some wet weather, but in places like Minnesota, Wisconsin, and upper Michigan, they'll be having some wintry weather, some snow, some freezing rain and sleet. In the West, there are some scattered showers and some freezing precipitation involved along the Rocky Mountains and in the Front Range of the Northern Rockies. Yet there will be showers throughout the Pacific Northwest, and in the mountainous parts like the Cascades, they'll have mountain snow. And yet there will be some spotty showers throughout the coastal portion of California. Finally, we do have a little bit of dry weather throughout the Mid-Atlantic. Some parts of the Northeast, like the interior New England and the Adirondacks and the lake shores, will be dealing with some rain, maybe a few storms. And that stretches as far west as Texas. The Ohio Valley will be dealing with some wet weather and storms. Wet weather and storms. That means rain and thunderstorms. But severe weather could be in play throughout the next few days. Gotta keep an eye on that. Anyway, we do have some spotty showers throughout the Gulf Coast of Florida, as well as the Southwest, but mountainous parts will be dealing with some snow, as well as the Great Basin, and as well as plenty of rains and snow throughout the leeward side of the Cascades and the Northern Rockies, and as well as showers throughout the coastal Pacific Northwest, and a little bit of showers in Southern California and the coastal parts. Now, we've reached close to the end, but let's check the snowfall totals. Sometimes snow can be a factor during the spring in some parts of the country. Like, for example, in the northern plains, there could be as much as about a foot of snow in North Dakota. What about in the northeast? The northern portion of New England will endure some snow of around about up to 2 feet of snow. In western Maine, northern New Hampshire, Vermont, and about a foot of snow in the Adirondacks, and a tiny bit of snow in the Catskills. I mean, I wouldn't rule it out, but well, we'll see what happens going forward. Now, what about other parts of the country? Well, this looks quite doubtful, but not really out of the question, though. I mean, thing is, variable amounts of snowfall will occur throughout the Rockies. Some of up to about 3 inches of snow, like Colorado. Yellowstone, as much as, well, what it looks like, up to about 6 feet of snow in some areas, especially in Bozeman. And parts of Idaho will deal with up to 2 feet of snow. And much of the Great Basin will have not a uniformly amount of snow, meaning that it's not. I mean, it is widespread, but some parts will deal with up to 3 inches, others as much as a foot, or even 2 feet of snow, or even in some cases, along the Sierra Nevadas, up to, about up to 2 feet of snow. The Cascades, up to 3 inches of snow. Alright, folks, we've reached the end of the stream, but before we conclude the stream, I do want to talk about the weather topic of the day. I want to bring that up to you guys because, well, whenever I do stream on certain days, I would bring up something like a unique meteorological vocabulary word. Like, for example, what is petrichor? It's basically an earthy smell that occurs during rainfall on dry soil. But I want to change things up right now with temperatures right now. Just give myself a better background for the weather topic of the day. Now, the weather topic of the day that I am going to bring up is what is diurnal heating. Okay, so diurnal heating refers, or rather, let me gather my voice. Okay, diurnal heating is the daily temperature variation between daytime highs and nighttime lows caused by the sun's radiation. This process is fundamental to the Earth's climate system and significantly impacts weather patterns, environmental dynamics, and ecological systems. Diurnal heating can be caused by solar radiation and heating radiation. Oh no, wait. Well, actually, there are factors that can affect diurnal heating, such as surface type, in which land surfaces tend to heat up and cool down faster than bodies of water. Wind can help distribute heat, affecting the diurnal temperature range. Clouds can block sunlight and reduce daytime heating, and also trap heat at night, leading to warmer temperatures. And moisture in the air and on the ground can affect how quickly the surface heats up and cools down. Alright, so, well, I actually may have made 2 parts to today's weather topic of the day, diurnal heating. Now, am I going to stream tomorrow? Yeah, I will stream tomorrow. I will stream the same time from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And we will continue with Kingdom Hearts. Now that the way I see things... hold on. Okay, never mind. Okay, so tomorrow I am going to stream you guys Kingdom Hearts, hoping that we finish the game. And otherwise, if we don't finish the game by tomorrow, I'll probably extend that all the way to the weekday. I mean, normally I don't stream Kingdom Hearts during weekdays because it takes forever for me to get everything ready. Just, because sometimes PlayStation 5 might issue updates and it would take me longer for me to wait, and that would delay the stream. But thing is, I wouldn't risk it. But I'll try my best. But if anything, the best I can say to you guys is, or rather, the best thing I can do is just ask you guys to give me a follow, just so that you guys know when I'll be streaming the next time. You can also turn on the notifications while you're at it. But I will stream you guys tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and end usually around 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, which is tomorrow on Sunday. And if we don't finish Kingdom Hearts tomorrow, we'll extend the Kingdom Hearts into Monday. Just hopefully we'll finish the game. Then after that, we'll only play Minecraft for about a couple days. Yeah, for about a couple days. And we'll continue playing Kingdom Hearts, but we'll transition to Kingdom Hearts 2 as soon as I finish the first Kingdom Hearts, because we are closer to the end. Alright, thank you guys for coming along. I appreciate y'all for showing up here. It means so much to me. And, well, this is what I call Gamecast Meteorology, which I would gamecast myself playing a game, live streaming myself playing the game while I'll talk about weather. I mean, what I want to do with this stream is that I want to make weather a mainstream genre for Twitch. Yeah, as more like something that I am trying to do. But along the lines, this is more like an experiment. Whether if I do well on Twitch or not, well, it's worth a shot. Alright, take care, you guys. Love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And until then, but for those of you who are under any kind of severe weather warning, like for example, there are tornadoes, one tornado warning located in New Mexico, or severe thunderstorm warning and flash flood warnings, do listen to your local officials and do take cover. For example, in tornadoes, hide under a basement or storm shelter, or an interior room with no windows in it, or in a ditch if you're outside. Severe thunderstorms, stay indoors when thunder roars. And if you're in your car, stay in your car. Never go outside by any means. And that actually works for hail too. But it's best to get inside a building. But right now you're seeing on the top screen, the top bar that says thunderstorms. Yeah, that's what's going on right now in my area. And that is true, by the way. I mean, I've heard rumbles of thunder since about a couple minutes ago. But flash flood warnings do stay out of the water, even if it looks like it's shallow enough for you to cross or go through. Don't YOLO that. It's not worth it. And damaging winds, you would need to take shelter in a sturdy building. And that would apply similarly to tornadoes. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everybody. Love you all. Signing out.